Hey YouTube, so today I'll be going over what an entire email marketing ecosystem is looking like. Now I want to show you this photo and I'm gonna make myself smaller. So what you see here is this is all strictly flows, entire ecosystem of flows. So we have the awareness phase, the consideration phase, and then we have the ascension phase. Ideally, the awareness, well, that's just when they're looking at the website and so on, or the web shop, whatever it could be. This is a consideration phase, everything from browser abandonment to the backend stock flows. These are all before they have bought actually, and then the ascension phase, well, that's post-purchase. That's after, they have bought from your store, and just to keep them engaged. And well, you already have the customer, you don't have to buy them again, so let's just keep selling to them. So our flows is divided into 3 categories, as you see. Again, the welcome series, that is the most important because that is the welcome series. That's what they first get when they sign up. Well, they get a string of emails throughout time. Also, the site abandonment, when they're just browsing the site, this is typically something we see that still actually generates some kind of revenue that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And then we have these that are the classical, the browse abandonment, they abandoned the cart, they have abandoned the checkout, they could have added to the cart also, whatever it could be. Then there's a price drop for a product or whatever it is, and the back in stock for a product. So abandoned cart, we sort them by old customers, if it's a high value card or it's a low value card. Do the same for new customers and do the same when they abandon the checkout. Most people just set up the abandoned checkout in Klaviyo and they think, well, now we have abandoned cart. But the trigger is set actually when they land in the checkout phase. So you have to manually go in and correct this mistake. So when you create a flow in Klaviyo that is the abandoned cart, it's actually abandoned checkout. So make sure you check that out and set that correctly. Another thing is that the checkout, obviously you want to set these triggers correctly. So if they just browsed and just looking around, well, if they added something to cart and they abandoned it and they got one step further in the checkout, well, you don't want to have them send the site abandonment, browser abandonment, abandoned cart, and abandoned checkout emails, because then it's obviously just spam. You obviously only want them to send that one email when they're the furthest down the road in the digital customer journey. So price drop, obviously, as it says, everybody loves a good offer. Whenever something drops in a price, and this is getting extracted directly from your Shopify store with the prices, and if you set that down, give a discount or anything, well, we have a flow that lets the customer know that, hey, the price has been dropped, make sure you can grab it before it goes out of stock, or there's one item left in this size, or one item left in stock, whatever it could be. So and then the classical, one of the best sellers, the back in stock flow. If these has been sold out, well, obviously, let's push them out to get some more sales before they, again, run out. And then we have this ascension phase, we call it after buying. So this could be awareness, before buying, after buying. These are all treating your customers good, post-purchase, after the first. We have the repeat customers. Just a simple order has been shipped email. We have the replenishment reminder, the review request. Get some Google reviews, get some Trustpilot reviews, wherever you use, maybe judge.me. We have the VIP customers, which ties into these two also. Customer win back. Well, if they haven't really done anything in the last 40, 60, 70 days, well, let's try to get them back. We have a referral program, very popular actually. In some brands, some cases, more cases than other, obviously. Happy birthday. If you can do this, it's actually a really fun way to give out some exclusive discounts to the one having birthday. We do see it actually generates a lot of revenue just because people like getting gifts, so why not? And you get some revenue out of it. And then the upsell and the cross-sell flows, if they have seen one product, will mix and match. Maybe you should take a look at this. Could be a lot of things. And then the most important is the sunset unengaged customers. I'll make sure to go into detail with this in another video. Essentially, it's just a flow that if none of your emails are getting open, if they're not getting clicked on, if they're just deleted, whatever it could be, if they don't just engage with the emails, we send 2 emails saying the first, hey, we have noticed you haven't done anything, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to keep being on the mailing list? And if they don't respond, they get a second one a week, 2 weeks after maybe. and we'll let them know. We'll remove you from the mailing list if you don't, want to be here. And then they have an option just to, yes, I'd like to remain, whatever you could say. So in the ascension phase, this is essentially what it says is that, well, you already bought the customer. Now we just need to treat them good to make sure they keep buying and buying and buying again and again and again, because that's how you build a healthy business. You can't go out and spend so much on your CPA all the time, because it's not sustainable in the long run unless you have a guaranteed way and high profit margins on your product. But if you really want to scale, you need repeat customers. So this is like an entire ecosystem regarding the flows, and that's why sometimes we see results like this, that our ecosystem of flows can be up to 61% of the flows. This is obviously a better case than others. We do not send as many campaigns as we would like to. This is a client communication issue, not an issue, but they just don't want to send as many campaigns as we'd like to, and obviously we respect that, but flow should in most cases actually be a bit less than campaigns. But since we also incorporated some of the campaign ideas in the welcome series, as I talked about in the last video, this is also a great idea. If you can't really build out campaigns and send them out regularly, you could, I want to say, divide it into your welcome series and build them out. Not sales focused at all. This is just purely inspiring, getting some value in there, maybe entertainment and so on. So in this case, you see that email marketing, stands for almost 52% of the total revenue. We took them over February the 7th, and this is June 17th. Just an increase of 40% in revenue, 83% just from email marketing. If I would set this to, let's see, if I would set this to May, could we see if it got any different? Nah, maybe a bit, but most people in email marketing world, you have these end of month sales or whatever. It's a new month. You can maybe extract a bit of revenue in your campaigns here and there. Yeah. So entire ecosystem, you see all these flow are generating some kind of revenue. You can see the deliveries. There's not even that many people on the list. I think there's 7,000. So these numbers are actually really, really, really great. I want to say in dollars, this is around, let's see. Let's switch this. So 1.5 million. So that's $250,000. And these guys have a list of 8,000. So we'll continue to build on this. I'll have a lead generation in the next coming videos. But just imagine as this list is getting bigger and bigger, and we can send out more emails, getting more campaigns. You see high open rates, high click rates. This is really great to see. So email marketing is just really, really powerful. Set up these flows because you'll need them. Get the triggers correctly. Don't spam your list, obviously. Treat with hygiene and make sure you don't pay for unnecessary profiles on your list. So that's this one. If you need any help with this or just want to chat with us to see what we can do, check this description for a link, and can't wait to talk to you.